I don't want your roof inspection, but I'll happily take your grocery points. I live in a neighborhood with an HOA, the kind that has rules about mailbox decor, garbage bins, and absolutely no soliciting. It's not the kind of place where random flyers should be showing up, and definitely not where cold calls from local companies are welcome. But there's one particular roofing company that doesn't seem to care about any of that. They've chosen a flood the zone strategy for marketing, and I've seen the results firsthand. It started with flyers, cheap, bright-colored ads stuffed into every mailbox flag on my street. Not once, not twice, but multiple times a month. I'd rip them up, toss them out, and roll my eyes at how persistent they were. Then came the online spam. Neighborhood Facebook groups and Nextdoor threads would be littered with their self-promotional posts. And of course, there were the phone calls. Despite being on the national do not call list, I received several calls from them over the past year. It was always the same. No caller ID I recognized, a pause when I answered, and then someone launching into a pitch about a free roof inspection, even though I've never once contacted them. The last straw came when they called while I was sipping my morning coffee. I was feeling extra salty that day, so I decided to ask where they got my number. I calmly explained I was on the do not call list. The person on the line didn't apologize. They didn't explain, they just hung up. No goodbye, no explanation, just a click. Later that same day, I needed to get gas. I had just gotten back from a long trip and hadn't been home in weeks. My grocery store has a loyalty program tied to gas discounts. You earn points when you shop, and when you fill up, you punch in your phone number to apply those points for savings. It's a great system, unless you've been away and haven't racked up enough points to actually save anything. That was the case for me. My points had expired while I was gone, and when I pulled up to the pump, I realized I'd be paying full price. Then a light bulb went off. That roofing company had just called me. I still had their number in my call log. On a whim, I typed it into the gas pump's loyalty number keypad, and to my absolute delight, it worked. The system chirped, applied a discount, and knocked 10 cents off per gallon. Not a massive amount, but enough to feel like a small win. They must have tied their business phone to a loyalty account at the grocery store. Maybe someone on their team used it when buying snacks or lunch and earned points without realizing how public the number had become. Either way, I was now using their gas points. I filled my tank, got a few bucks off, and smiled the whole time. They'd been spamming my phone, violating do not call laws, ignoring HOA rules, and plastering their ads all over the neighborhood like they owned it. So I figured, if they're going to bombard us with unwanted ads, the least they can do is subsidize a bit of my gas. Since then, I've used their number more than once when I've needed a little boost at the pump and didn't have enough points of my own. It doesn't always yield results, but when it does, it's so satisfying. I doubt they know. They probably never will. But every time I punch in those digits and watch the price per gallon drop, I get a small dose of joy. It's not illegal, it's not even dishonest. They put that number out there after all. I'm just putting it to better use. If they ever call again, I might just thank them for the free gas.